We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin.
On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, from Scarlett and Mustard, it is the Scotch Bonnet Chilli Jam. Very hot, or so it says. All right, and we've got red peppers, we've got sugar, tomatoes, ginger, red wine vinegar, garlic, and Scotch bonnets. So I don't know what to expect from this. I saw this randomly in the World Market the last time I was there. And pepper jams or pepper jellies are not something I normally typically will do a lot of. The last one I think was the Ghost Scream. And I did that one, I believe, for Halloween, maybe a year or two back, something like that. And I thought that one was interesting, but I didn't like it so much. Like, it was very garlic forward, so to me it was better when it was cooked into something like on a grill, or at least more warm. I don't know how this one's going to go. We'll find out, but let's take a little peek-see there. Definitely looks like tomatoes and peppers. This is, I'm interested to see how sweet this is going to be. This almost looks like, it doesn't quite look like a jelly or a jam. It almost looks more like a salsa, like a paste or something like that. There you can kind of see good cross section. It's all, with those red vegetables, it's all kind of homogenized into one sort of coloration here, but you can kind of get a look at it here. I am smelling the sweetness here, just like so. Well, let's take a look here at the label before we get too far into this, because this might be a bit of a lengthy video, because as regular viewers will know, if a company says different foods to try with their product, I try to get to those as much as possible. And we're going to get to all of these in this video, so this could be a bit of a lengthy one. Let's just jump on into it and try this solo first and get to the getting. This is wild. Completely delicious. Utterly delicious. Wow. This is one of the most unexpectedly excellent tasting hot pepper things I think I've had. I'll give it a legit one. There's some good punch to it, but man, Scotch Bonnets, I think, are one of the best tasting peppers, chiles out there. Scotch Bonnets, I've loved for a really long time. I don't think that they're used enough for my money. Certainly, their cousin, the habaneros, are much more ubiquitous, but man, this is just, wow. I'm blown away by how good this is. And the garlic seems like it's been cooked a little bit here, because it's not raw and abrasive. Just extremely well done. Wow. You get the taste of the red peppers, not so much the tomatoes, but the red wine and the Scotch bonnets both come through really well, and that undercurrent of a neutral sugar is just fantastic. Wow, I'm so impressed with this. Okay, so let's start with. This is as close as I could get to roasted veggies, which is not very close to anything roasted, is the red potatoes. We also have butternut squash. We also have these green beans here, sort of breaded green beans, and breaded zucchini here. And short of roasting all this stuff myself, which I could have done, but there's going to be a lot of stuff in this in this video, and this is one of the longer ones as far as prep, getting everything kind of ready to go. So roasting 5 or 6 different vegetables in an air fryer when you have, different cooking rates and so on, it was just a little bit easier to try to do it this way. So we're just going to start with the roasted veggies, and we're just going to throw it on. We'll throw it on everything here. Man, I'm actually kind of nervous I'm going to eat this entire thing in this video. This is going to sound really silly, but I do want to try this with peanut butter. Because I think a peanut butter and chili jam sandwich would be super interesting. And I definitely will be picking up more of this next time I go to World Market. Absolutely. So this is a 7 ounce, 200 grams. And yeah, we're going to be whipping through it here. Boy, this is, you know what? Have this on hand, I think, because this is fantastic. But let's try it with the vegetables and see how it goes. On the potatoes, it comes across more as a curiosity. These are roasted red potatoes, just with salt and pepper. I don't love that. This reminds me a bit of like almost towards a cranberry relish that you might have on your plate at Thanksgiving, kind of getting in with the mashed potatoes. And I don't like mashed potatoes, but that does kind of remind me of that combination. All right, butternut squash. Yeah, again, kind of the same thing. If you got cranberry on your candied yams, or butternut squash, if you have that at Thanksgiving, kind of where that's going there a little bit. Not bad, not anything I find super favorable though. All right, let's try zucchini. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. 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 So these are garlic parmesan crust. And I don't think it's a very good one, but man, in combination with this pepper jam, wow. I actually thought these were kind of throwaway things. Wow. 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 That's spectacular. Holy moly. Wow. All right, try these green beans. I try to choose some disparate vegetables.
All right, that's it.
So the green beans is kind of more of the same as with the potatoes and the squash. It's okay. It's interesting. It's a little bit novel. I wouldn't want to repeat it. It doesn't help that these breaded green beans are not that good. Honestly, I don't think you can get these frozen and have them be successful. I think you truly need to do these fresh. I feel like if you don't, you just degrade the bean taste too much. And you wind up just with batter. Potatoes are good. I don't like them in this setting though. Wow. That is so good. So if you get this and you decide to recreate any of the stuff I'm doing here, I strongly suggest that you get these garlic parmesan zucchinis.
Man.
All right. Well, all right, roasted vegetables. As much as I really only had one roasted vegetable there, just okay. Meats and cheeses and crackers. And I got a boar's head charcuterie board here. So we have Bianco di Oro, the Italian dry salami, which is this, Calabrese, this, Picante Provolone, I believe it's this one, and Asiago, I believe it's this one. I might be wrong on the cheeses though, so I'm really not going to know until I get into it. So let's see here. Let's find out what the cheeses are. We'll get a baseline on the meats as well. All right. That's provolone. And this. This strikes me as more of an Asiago. I might have those two backwards though. Because Asiago, yeah. So this one's probably provolone. Asiago is a little bit stiffer. That's this one. A little bit sharper. They chose two kind of similar. Yeah, this is Asiago. It definitely has a sort of bite to it from aging. Okay, let's try the regular salami.
That's good.
And the Calabrese, which, so a lot of times these aren't very good. I prefer regular salami most of the time, but I don't know that I've tried this one, so I'm going to give it a whack. I'm always tempted by these because, you know, it's supposed to be hotter and it, you know, it's got peppers and junk in it, but sometimes that contributes to an off taste. The off taste is present here, but it's not to an extreme. Okay, and I have had these crackers before. They're supposed to be butter crackers, but they're really just very, very plain crackers here. I'm just going to have these to have as a base. But you know what? I'm going to get one more thing as well. I'll be right back. Okay, so I also got peanut butter as well. Because damn if I don't want to just try that. All right. So I'm not going to sample the crackers to get a baseline. I am going to have it by itself. Just on a cracker. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. All right, let's go. I want to go through all the cheeses just by themselves. Now, this one, just the Asiago here. Oh wow, that's. Asiago doesn't like to play with other stuff. I don't think, especially well. Definitely not this. It's kind of interesting with the provolone. I think it needs a creamier cheese like a brie to really kind of do that. But you guys know me. Any excuse I can have for a charcuterie board, I'm taking it. I was debating making one, actually, with some prosciutto and so on, but oh, wow. Wow. Okay, with that regular the Oro dry salami, that is fantastic. Let's give it a whack on the Calabrese. I forgot to grab a knife. But I think we'll be able to make this work. Oddly enough, it's sort of, we had a little bit of flavor cancellation there. So we made a peanut butter and jelly cracker sandwich just because I really am curious. But we had some flavor cancellation with this. So this is not wonderful. Oh, wow. Wow. This is a super accessible product. I definitely 100% recommend it to anybody chili curious. These crackers are awful though. They're so dry. So dry. Wow. I bought them on clearance. I now see why they were on clearance. All right, let's. Okay. So we're going to take a whack here at Asiago and the regular salami. The salami almost carries a day. This Asiago really does not work with this. We'll try one more time with the Calabrese. The flavor is very confused. It is, it was actually slightly better though than with the regular salami. All right. So let's go with the, what is this, Gouda? Provolone. With the provolone. That's pretty interesting. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know why they're calling it picante. Provolone, though, there's no peppers or heat that I can tell there. All right. Gosh. I'm going to show you guys just how much of this is left once I'm done. Once we're towards the end of this video. Actually, we're done sampling stuff after this, and then I'll show you. Okay. Calabrese doesn't work particularly well, so you guys heard the pop. You saw me open at the start of this. Look at how much is left. I've almost eaten this entire 6-ounce jar in front of you. All right, let's go with, I'm going to go with one more of these. Man, this is, it's got, like I said, it's a legit one, but it's not much more than that. I really think this is accessible enough that pretty much anybody can buy this and enjoy it. And it's such a beautiful, outstanding mix of flavors. All right. Put these dusty ass things to bed here. I did some cheeses, some hot cheeses, which you can find in the Hot Animal Action playlist. And I believe that in one of those was where I broke these crackers out. And I am pleased they're gone. Peanut butter and jelly. They're peanut butter and jam. My apologies. Finish things out.
Oh my gosh.
It's so good. That might be how I finish out this jar. If you watched around on the channel, you know that I have peanut butter and honey a lot. Kind of my staple. Kind of my staple for breakfast. And I might try this on a burger. I might also have it as peanut butter and jam breakfast. Oh my gosh, it's so good with that salami. Okay, let's sum up what we've learned. Not in general. Specific to this Scarlett and mustard chili jam, again, one of the very best hot pepper products I have ever had. So the first thing is roasted vegetables. The ones I had, I didn't love it. It was okay. It wasn't bad. Not something I'd want to repeat, except for the garlic parmesan zucchini. Again, that was not. Those were not roasted per se, but oh my gosh, that flavor combination, magnificent. I could go for more of those right now. And that was, I believe it's Green Giant. It might be Bird's Eye, one of those two. I'm pretty sure it's Green Giant though. That made those. if you're at all interested in recreating any of this as well, you should be. Meats and cheeses. I think this works well with the more creamy cheeses. So while I definitely don't think it worked especially well with either Asiago or provolone, I think it'd be really interesting with brie. And I think that's where you'd want to go with it. Is just more cheeses on the creamier side of things. I think that is probably where this is going to work the best. The sharp notes seem to conflict with this a little bit. As to the meats, I kind of wish I would have ranged that out a little bit because I think this would have been excellent with prosciutto, or capicola. But with the two different types of salami, the calabrese, again, I sometimes have to remind myself not to be tempted by stuff. Because in my view, the calabrese is often just not all that good. This one was okay. This boar's head one was okay, but it did not mesh well with this. The regular, the hard salami, what they call it, Bianco de Oro, fantastic. This was excellent, 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 excellent. With that regular hard salami, I would expect that to be the case with Genoa salami as well. And I think that you would have a fantastic time with prosciutto as well. So I might get another jar of this and I might do more advanced testing. Certainly I will be looking for this the next time I go to World Market. I want to say it was like $7 or $8 for this. Well worth it. This is just a beautiful, fantastic product. And I strongly recommend if you have a World Market near you, absolutely well worth picking up. Again, it's not super high in the heat scale. It's only a legit one for me. But the flavor is just really a triumph of how they combined relatively simple ingredients and just had it all meld and mesh together so fantastically. Just a truly gorgeous product here. And we'll just leave it there. So that was the Scarlett and Mustard Scotch Bonnet Chili Jam.
Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.